Uh-oh, the mixer's out. What am I doing? I've got lots of butter to paste on the walls of your arteries. Oh, and in here is rising. Ooh, I think it's time to turn the oven on to bake it. A thing of bread there. Oven warming up. I pulled it out and pushed it, tucked it in a little here and there, which I've never done before, so this is going to be a new. I've never tucked it in, but it was really getting too big for his britches, basically. So we'll see. I've experimented, put poppy seeds in the bread and honey instead of sugar. And I'm on my way to making maple fudge. Part of the maple fudge will be used to make sweet roll topping. So we've got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm trimming the paper that I'm going to line the pan that the fudge goes in. Parchment paper doesn't call for it, but I put a dab of something to hold the parchment paper, like a little bit of butter, rub it on the pan, to hold it in place. I'm still trimming it. And then I put paper in and butter it as well, and it'll be ready for the fudge. Paper. I got the paper cut, see? I've trimmed it. Not easy to do one-handed, but this camera, which works better than the other one, tripod connector is broken. There you go. 10 guesses as to whom I'm listening to. Singing in the bathtub. Singing in the bathtub. Singing in the bathtub. The voice of Jiminy Cricket. Hear it? I have to take a bath today. Gotta mark it on the calendar. Yeah. It's a new church season. What color shall the pyramids be? Polka dot. That's for Lutheran people out there. My spirits are raised. Was listening to Max Raabe, and now this is in public domain, so I'm not sure who's singing it, but I'm pretty sure it's the guy that did Jiminy Cricket's voice. I still have handles to put on the doors, and paperwork to sort out, which should be number one. Sometimes you need a handful of maple fudge while you're doing number one. Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. 3-ring circuses are not to my liking. First ring, overdone. It might be okay. Now I'm doing fudge and rolls at the same time. This will harden up, and I need a little of this to go there, and that'll be the last thing I work on. Oh my goodness. First ring, overdone. Second ring, they have to rise, and then I bake them. Third ring, whipping up till this cools down, turns into fudge. Oh, and it turned out. It did. And it's nice and soft. Oh, and it's still warm. Mom, somebody wants some. This floor squeaks right here. Ooh. Cheers. If you learn how to make bread, and you have the ingredients to do it, you will not go hungry. I love to cook and invent just little subtleties in a recipe. Getting better all the time. When I get perfect, I'll be dead. And this is why I saved the bag from the store-bought bread, so I can put the bread in here to keep it fresh. Oh boy howdy, they have risen. Hallelujah. Time to bake them. I absolutely love this tank of a KitchenAid mixer. Love it. How much does it weigh? Just weighed it. It weighs 26.8, almost 27 pounds. Whew, that's one heavy fella. It's 12 kilos and almost 2 stone. That's how heavy that sucker is. I love it. I love it, love it. My father-in-law bought it from my mother-in-law for $350. This is way back when. And she was a little thing and it was too much for her to lug around and deal with. So they asked me if I wanted it. Yeah. But it wasn't free. I had to buy it. I bought it for $150. I bought it for like half of what they paid for it. Kinda. And I haven't regretted it. I love it. I use it all the time. Comes in so handy. Whew, I'm out of breath from carrying that thing. I was talking about 3-ring circuses. In America, they have to have as much as possible crammed into whatever your part of your life is possible. And I don't know. I was brought up in a small town, mostly Bohemians and Czechs in the town, and it was like growing up in the old country. We had entertainment like they did in Europe. We did things like they did in Europe. I mean, and because my grandparents were of immigrant families, they were frugal. They didn't waste. In those days, you didn't waste. The oven is warm. Hold on. Sweet rolls in the oven. And it's about 11:25 in the morning, Saturday. So by noon, there'll be sweet rolls. And I've already had some homemade bread with butter and coffee. So I'm good to go. I got to deal with my phone and all this other stuff. Everybody wants everything online or on your phone. I can't. I don't think my phone has the capabilities anyway. Keeps telling me there's not enough room in there. I don't have any programs on there except Pop It, which is a game you play with popping balloons, and a word game, an anagram game. Other than that, I don't have any fancy schmancy stuff. Well, I have take that back. I do have a pitch pipe, like a pitch. Like if I'm thinking of a song or thinking of something, and I'll go, oh, and then it'll tell me what note that is. And a game I like to do is guess what the note's going to be before I sing it. I don't have perfect pitch, but my pitch is pretty good. So when I hear people that sing that don't hang on their pitch, it's like twisting a knife in my back. Ugh. I gotta put the knobs and stuff on the cabinets. I need to take a shower today, like I said before. The only things left to do in here is to organize it the way that's practical. Now, I don't know, a 27-pound mixer, having to pull it out from under the cabinet anytime I want to use it. And I do make, if I don't buy bread, I make bread once a week. So it's really handy to have that thing available instead of having to bend over and pull it out and lift it up. I'm not a spring chicken. I'm not paper thin either, but I'm, you know, that's hard on my shoulders, and my shoulder is killing me. And my brother says, your face is killing me. Ha ha ha, thanks, Dave. So I'm thinking of moving some things around, keeping that fella up on the countertop, and then putting other things underneath that I don't use as much. The only other alternative is to get some kind of a table or platform that fits against that wall back here. Like a microwave cart or something to keep a few things on. Or like a little rolling kitchen island thing, a little one. I don't know, haven't made up my mind. The refrigerator over here, the door opens against the wall. It opens this way. It needs to open that way. So the way of things, that door will have to be reversed eventually. It's going to be an ordeal. There's my kitchen sink. A doodad that I made to hang cutting board and draining board and bottle brushes and a rolling pin. I've got the draining board there now with dishes on. I'm the dishwasher. Toaster, utensils, which I don't like out in the open for germ reasons, but I don't really have any better way to do it. And a lot of people do it and it seems fine. My little 2-burner cooktop, the microwave, and in the back there I've got stacked up, I've got a hot water kettle, electric, and then that electric cooker, which will probably go down there so that the mixer can go there. I have talked long enough, I'm sure I have. And things are boring when I sit here and talk. Yes, they are. Well, at least I have a smile on my face, sort of, kind of. Kitty cat's little beans, his little toes are dry. And he gets cat litter stuck between his toes. So tonight, maybe, I'll soak my feet and I'll give him a warm washcloth treatment on his little toes and rub just a little olive oil on there because it won't hurt him if he goes to lick it. He needs to be treated nicely too. I know I've been all over the place, so that's what ADHD does. ADHD brain doesn't go from A to Z in a straight line. It goes all over the place, and then sometimes off the page and into the universe and then back. Oh, I made 3 new intros for my vlogs. Who cares? I think I need to go now because I've talked way too far long. Way too far long? Yes. Upward and onward.